Guys, and welcome to a very quick update video. Now I have a couple of things I want to talk about today, but first I want to announce that there will be no EU4 community multiplayer this Saturday, and the reason is I just simply can't make it. I don't have the time, so I'm gonna have to postpone that until later. I have already mentioned this in the Steam group where we arrange all the community multiplayer stuff, but since I'm doing this update video, I thought I might as well say it here as well. But usually I'm not gonna make a video for this. You gotta have to pay attention in the group. Now, moving on, you can see the schedule before you. Basically, this is, I've already announced that I'm gonna make some changes to the way I upload things to the channel, and this is basically it. So these times that you can see right here is Central European time, but it doesn't really concern you too much, I think, because most importantly, you need to know is that there's going to be 3 videos every single day. One of these videos will be Crusader Kings 2, one of these videos will be EU4, and one of these videos will be something else, like Civilization 5, Mountain Blade Warband, or, you know, later it could be Hearts of Iron, Victoria 2 or 3 maybe, or Stellaris, or any other game possibly. Now, not taken into consideration are Chief's Choice videos, like just some random videos of just some really random game or mod. They're just gonna pop up whenever, and also multiplayer videos that I do with other YouTubers. They're not in this because I can't really set a time to release that on my own. We always have to discuss when we will release things together, so I can't really make a schedule for this. So yeah. But this is all the single player campaigns, and as I said, we're gonna have 4 videos. Well, this is basically what I already explained. I want to have kind of a mini series. I want to have a cohesive season, a mini season you could call it, of one series. So we're gonna have 4 episodes of one particular series, and then we're gonna change to another game, and then the next week we're gonna have the same series going on again. I hope that makes sense, but I think it's pretty straightforward. So right now we don't actually have a Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones series because the Beastberries have ended. I'm still doing these kind of summary bits of the Lords, but they obviously take a little bit of time, so I don't have them ready at the moment, but they will probably just come out somewhat, you know, somewhere in the day, not really scheduled. It's just going to be random whenever I have them finished. Now, so this is something we're going to choose today, basically, which is also the title of the video, but we're going to talk about that later. This one right here is currently CK2 mod. That basically means it's a CK2 mod or vanilla. It could also be vanilla, but that's unlikely. Something that is not Game of Thrones. So right now that is Elder Kings, and once Elder Kings is done, that will probably be the Avatar mod because you guys seem to really look forward to that. So that's that, and in EU4 we kind of have the same split. We have 4 vanilla, or 4 videos a week of EU4 vanilla, which is most likely going to be an achievement run. Now, I've started the Wallachia Truckler's Revenge achievement, and that, well, didn't go too well if you've watched it, but I have my second attempt already recorded, at least the first 2 episodes, and it's not going to be Wallachia, it's actually going to be Moldavia, but it's going to be the same achievement, and it just went much better. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, and that will start next week as well, at least I think so. And obviously that's going to be 4 videos as well, and then we're going to have some EU4 mod, which is basically no achievements, no, well, vanilla, but something different, you know, like the Lex Talionis mod I tried, or right now it's the Extended Timeline mod as the People's Front of Judea, like a custom nation or whatever. It can be a mod, it could also be vanilla with, you know, a custom scenario. That's also possible. And last but not least, you know, something that adds variety to the channel is like the Civilization 5 community cooperation game, or the Mountain Blade Warband as the Brotherhood Without Banners. That's taken a little bit of a backseat with 3 videos because, well, I know that the quality is not as good, but I'm just having so much fun playing it. So for everyone who does watch it and enjoys it, then well, I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, so that was all I wanted to talk about here on the release schedule. Now let's move on to choosing the next Game of Thrones CK2 series. So yeah, I've already started a straw poll here, so I'm gonna actually leave a link to that in the description. Now, this next series will be a full roleplay, basically just like the Beesburies, because I enjoyed that a lot, and it seemed like you guys also enjoyed that quite a bit. So we're gonna do the same thing basically, but obviously with a different house, different family, different characters. Now, one thing though I learned from the Beesbury series was that content or lazy characters are very difficult to play as, because I don't want to skip ahead and, you know, potentially skip things that could be interesting, but also it's very difficult to, you know, really get things going if your character is content or, as I said, lazy. Because, I mean, in real life, what do lazy people do? Well, nothing. So that's really difficult. So what I decided was, for the next roleplay series, I want to have some kind of an overarching goal that this house or family tries to pursue. So just the easiest example basically would be House Darkland. I've decided we're gonna play as House Darkland if you vote for this. I don't really know during which time we're gonna have a separate vote on that as well. But for now, if House Darkland is chosen, we're gonna play as these characters and fully roleplay them, just like we did with the Beesburies. But the overarching goal that each of the Darkland members is going to work towards is that we're gonna have a full Kingsguard, basically a Kingsguard that consists completely of Darkland family members. Now, bastards do count, I would say, but that's basically the goal, and I think that's a very fun way to do this. And the thing behind this is that, as for example, an ambitious character could try to become king and then appoint his own Kingsguard with all Darkland members, which doesn't actually seem like a very difficult thing to do. I mean, becoming king is very difficult, but, you know, once you're king, it's very easy to arrange your Kingsguard, whereas if you're not the king, it's very difficult to have a Kingsguard that just fully consists of Darkland family members. So we'll see if that's even possible. Now, a more sneaky guy, like an intrigue-focused guy, he would probably try to just assassinate all of the other Kingsguards so that they're basically only Darklands left alive. That's also a possibility. So I think there's definitely a lot of room for roleplay, but even if we have a content character, we still have something to work towards too. And the same thing with the other two kind of, well, scenarios I've come up with, or you guys, or I've taken from your suggestions. One would be some family still have to decide on which one in the Riverlands during the bleeding years, where we try to just simply become king of the Trident. But obviously there's different ways you can do that diplomatically. You can do that through war, probably a combination of both. There's different ways, different approaches how to become king of the Trident, but that's something everyone will try to achieve. Even content characters, they may not fabricate claims, but they will do other things to reach that goal. And lastly, we have the Roina, where I probably want to start in like a Feast for Crows or Clash of Kings, just so we have something else going on. We try to colonize all the Rhoynish cities, and then obviously unite the Rhoynish realm and form a new kingdom. So I left, as I said, a link to this in the description, maybe even in the comments, and then you guys can vote on your favorite series, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you later.